Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. This is such a lovely, inspirational place. And again, it was wonderful to get up this morning and look at the lake, and what a great way to start the day. I'm actually going to, Jeff, if you can just go back to the Lake Country site. And the reason, I'm just going to refer to it briefly. We worked on the project with Zapworks, and I'm with Reputations. We're a reputation management firm. What we were tasked to do is take a look at the overall reputation of Lake Country, figure out how the brand would be incorporated into that reputation, look at some of the business goals for Lake Country, which included economic development, really encouraging a lot of community involvement, and also looking at tourism. So I'm going to ask a couple of quick questions here. How many of you in your organizations have had the conversation around what your desired reputation is? I'm not talking mission statement, desired reputation. Okay, there's work to be done. And I'm going to ask another series of questions, and this is specific to social and digital media. How many of you are currently using Facebook for your organization? Twitter, please keep your hands up. YouTube. Foursquare. Okay, so what I think is really important, I know that a lot of you aren't then actually using social media or digital strategy at this point. When you are thinking about using social media or digital strategy, it's very important to think about the desired reputation you have for your organization. That means, how do you want people to think about you out there? How do you want them to think about how you do business? I know that Chief Clarence Louie had referred to how your actions equal your reputation. So with social media, you have to think about 5 key things. First of all, any social media tools that you're using have to be aligned with an overall reputation management strategy. Okay? Your actions have to be incorporated and aligned to your business goals, because otherwise you won't be using relevant tools. You have to know your audience. This is very important, because if you don't know the socio-technographics of your audience, you're not going to be reaching them. There are a lot of 17-year-old kids in their mom's basements that are social media experts, and they might be able to get you 10,000 Facebook fans, but this is completely irrelevant unless you are having conversations and engaging with those Facebook fans. From a First Nations perspective, if you're looking at business development, having a bunch of kids in Australia that are never going to be part of escalating your business development activities is no good for you. It's just a waste of your time, your resources, your energy. Relevance. Does anyone care? And if you don't know what Foursquare is, you can have it on your phone and tell people all over the world that you are the mayor of your local coffee shop. Well, that's fantastic, but unless that has something to do, again, with your business objectives, it's not relevant, it's not worth your time and resources for your organization to be using a tool like Foursquare. Conversation. Is anyone listening? For those of you who are on Twitter, if you are just giving a sales pitch every 25 minutes, no one is listening to you, no one is engaging. Peter has been following my individual tweet stream, which I was hoping he would go corporate, but I have very different conversations on our corporate Twitter than I do on my individual Twitter. And it's the corporate Twitter that I'm trying to find organizations that I want to do business with. I'm trying to attach to media. I'm trying to attach to peers around the world so I can find out what best practices are happening. But I don't use that as a sales tool. I use it as a way to engage, talk about some of the work we do, but also talk about industry trends, talk about what's happening worldwide. And that way I get engaged in conversations and opportunities for new business leads. Set yourself up to succeed. And I see some of my friends from Lake Country. I'm going to talk really quickly about the Lake Country strategy. When we put together the website, we needed that to be the centerpiece for Lake Country, for the overall marketing, communications, and economic development piece. That's because we had a limited number of resources, as we all do. So by using the website as the centerpiece, we were able to use social media and digital tools for Lake Country to begin to engage. So they have a Twitter feed. They have LinkedIn. they use Facebook, but they use these tools to target different audiences. For instance, Facebook is much more engaged with their local audience, getting people out to events, telling people what's happening in the community. LinkedIn, we're looking to create new business opportunities, economic development opportunities. With YouTube, this is allowing the organization, as it grows the marketing communications plan, to be putting video out. That can be members of the community that are looking for economic development connections throughout the world, as well as specifically the district itself. But ensuring that you have a lot of different tools in your tray that are all aligning with your business objectives and desired reputation is absolutely important. One thing you need to know, though, is set yourself up to succeed. Any social media, digital media activities that you're undertaking take a lot of time and a lot of resources. And I will tell you not to hire a PR firm to be sending out your tweets, and I am a communications firm, to be sending out your tweets or writing on your Facebook, because someone's going to find out that it's not you that's doing it, and you're no longer authentic. You're no longer engaging in conversation. Last but not least, digital footprint. Many of you may have heard of these new online reputation management firms that can suddenly erase anything that you've accidentally put on the internet or anything that's come out about you that is damaging your reputation. This is not true. They cannot suddenly expunge things that have been written about you or things that you have posted online. What you can have happen with reputation management firms is they can begin to get enough activity about your organization that any of the bad stuff goes to the bottom. Or they can go directly to organizations to have them remove anything that's inaccurate. But be really, really careful with that and understand that anything that is now online is yours forever, and it equals what people see as part of your reputation. And that is all the time I have. Thank you so much. If you've got any questions, please see me. We've got a QR code for those of you who have it on your fancy smartphones, and that'll take you to our website. Otherwise, grab a business card from me later and have a great conference.
Thank you very much.